can find a virtuous woman? For her price is far above rubies. She is blessed and praised.
Hey, Twister Girl, it's me again. Welcome back to Twist and Shout. And as you can see, I am in Twist. Hey. And this is day 2, or the next day after wash day. Whatever you call it. Is that day 2 or day 1? It should be day 1. But anywho, so I normally go through my whole spiel of wash day, which I did record. But you don't really see too many people say, okay, now what? What does the next day look like? How are you prepping? What you're going to do? And I thought this would be a great opportunity to show you guys how I will use my daily oil. And I know this is in my bottle, but again, the nozzle. So, hey. And the oil that was in it won't worth 2 cents anyway. My sister gave me this bottle. And, yeah. So, without further ado, I'm going to use this bottle, use this oil. This is my daily oil, Charlene Shavon's daily oil. This oil is light enough where you can use it daily, but it has a great enough impact that you should still receive the same benefits as you would if you were using my herbal oil, just probably not in the same pace, so to speak. Like the herbal oil, I would say you should see results or see some type of difference within 2 weeks. With this one, I would say that maybe a month or 2. And don't get me twisted. Like, this product is designed to still give your scalp exactly what it needs to stimulate growth, to have a healthy scalp, because a healthy scalp is going to give you healthy hair. So it's still going to be what you need, just in a smaller dose, if that makes sense. But anywho, without further ado, I'm going to show you guys what I would do. This is day 2. Now, naturally, as you can see, once you clean your scalp and strip your scalp of all those nasty buildup and stuff, like my scalp still looks relatively shiny and nice and clean. But I also know that I have a very hungry scalp, meaning that if I put oil on it every day, it'll take it every day. If I put grease on it every day, it'll take it every day. Now, am I saying that you have to do something daily? Now, just because I named this daily oil doesn't mean you have to use it daily. But if you know that you have an extreme dry scalp, like my daughter or my sister, then it wouldn't hurt you to do so. But my recommendation for this would be every other day. And then if every other day has proven not to work for you, then try every day. But it's light enough where if you need to use it every day, you can. All right, so I'm going to put that down my middle. And as you can see, nice and shiny. I'm able to rub it in. It's not runny. Oh, it feels so good too. Yes. Oh, it feels so good. So yes, you will have some tingling going on with this particular oil. And that's because it has essential oils. And that feels so good. It feels so good. But sometimes you just gotta sit down and just grease your scalp. Like, it is such a de-stressor. It makes no sense. Like, I don't know how people go without doing it, honestly. But this is me just coming in quickly and show you guys what it would look like if I was actually oiling my scalp. Twister Girl, do yourself a favor and grease your scalp, oil your scalp, whatever you want to do. Like, I'll leave that up to you. I don't discriminate. If you want to do grease, do grease. If you want to do oil. Your scalp needs it. It deserves it. And you ought to give your scalp exactly what it wants and needs. Like I said, I do have, it's listed as essential oil blend on the listing, or was on eBay. But, I don't sell from eBay anymore. But the essential oil blend is just lavender, peppermint, tea tree. So, you still get some goodness with this. So, don't get it twisted, y'all. Like, and also, I've been working on something else. Like, because this still is kind of like, even though in my mind, I'm like, okay, Char, make an oil that is for the whole hair strand, like from scalp to end. Now, although this is not going to cause you any harm using it all over your head, because I can rub this all over if I choose to, but it's like I still have the scalp in mind when I made this, per se. And look at that. That is so nice and juicy. Woo. So I'm working on something else, by the way. Something more earthly. And that's not to say that there's anything wrong with this one, but with this one, I use oil blend. I use essential oils like that are actually oil form. Whereas my herbal oil, I used herbs and powders. And I personally feel like that makes a significant difference. It's not like the end of the world if you don't use the actual powder and herbs, but that to me is raw, pure. Like, it ain't been touched by it, just been grind down to whatever it is, and then you use it. Whereas the oil still has to be manipulated somewhat to become an oil, which is what makes what I do so beautiful, because it's hand. I'm doing this by hand, so there's no machinery. You know what I'm saying? Like, well, I may use like a blender or something, but that's it. And I don't use a blender on anything as far as the herbs go. I just put them in the bottle and store them in a cool, dark can't even talk. A cool, dark space until I'm ready to defuse the oil, and then you have that product. So that's what makes it so significant and wonderful. This one here is a little more expensive because things are already done. Like the peppermint oil is already in the essential oil processing product, so it costs more. So you may say, why is it cheaper? And because the main thing is the base oil. Because the other ingredients are oils, it calls for a different ratio than with the herbs itself, because the herbs are just powders and leaves and you just put it in there, so they don't really take up matter. I know it's kind of scientific for you guys, but I just thought I'd just explain it to you guys. But yeah, so this is my scalp. Which I'm gonna get my daughter to fill in the pieces in the back because I can't see. And oftentimes when I'm going like this, I just feel like I'm doing the same piece all over again, and I'm not trying to waste any oil. Because when I say break means that I have not made any new oils besides the ones that are testers for people who have asked, and the butters. So yeah, my scalp feels all tingly. And like I said, y'all, this is real for me because I told y'all, like, when I use Sulfur 8 by itself and all this stuff, and it don't really work no more, but when I put my oils together and see that it does work, that just lets me know that somebody is lying. Like, somebody is doing something that they ain't got no business doing, or cutting corners, something, because right now, I feel this all over my scalp, all over. Everywhere that I have put oil, I feel it. And for me to have that grease, that ride or die Sulfur 8, and do grow stuff, and I don't feel anything, that's kind of alarming to me. So that's why I make my own grease. But anyway, so comment below. Tell me what your day after wash day is. Are you stressed? Are you tired? Are you drained? Are you aggravated? Are you at peace? Are you lazy? Like, is it okay? I washed my hair, and then you don't come back and nurture it or provide any type of moisture or anything? Like, let me know. Comment down below. So I love you guys. God bless. Take care. Bye. I'm every woman. It's all in me.